Topic number one today was brought to you by Tanner himself, who approached me with this idea, and I thought it's just about as fitting could get. With the rumors that Bruce Pearl will be running for office at a certain extent, which he denied, by the way, which I don't believe. He's going to find his way to run for it somehow, running for the Senate, something like that. We wanted to do a snake draft on the four coaches that we would want to run for office. Now, Tanner, this was your idea, so I would love you to lay out the parameters of this snake draft, if you will.
Yeah, I came up with this idea for no particular reason at all. Nothing, just kind of came to me in a dream. But yeah, coaches you would most want to vote for, like in your state senate race or like for your congressman or something like that. And for me, parameter wise, I was thinking like guys who are reliable, non-controversial, have been with their program for a long time, so they're loyal. They have consistently kept their programs above water, so they are like dependable, good at organizational skills and management, and can appeal to a wide range of voters. As such, I was looking for guys like swing state guys. I wanted to avoid coastal elites. I ended up settling on a few of those more than I wanted to, but I still think they are worth very valid consideration. I also Googled every single coach I thought of with coach name controversy to make sure that their rap sheet was clean before I brought them in here. So that was kind of my parameters, just like guys, just good guys that you want to I don't know, grab a beer with, like trust with your local policy makers, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Good stuff on it. See, I went with that kind of same thing there, but also I'm trying to get somebody that will inspire the people. You
Mm.
got to be somewhat of a salesman, I think, to inspire the
Good
people.
public speaker.
Good public speaker, good stature about you, demands it. Not maybe afraid to get into the mud a little bit, which I think brings me to this. I will be having the first pick in this snake draft that was discussed offline with Tanner. And with the first selection of the 2025, I want this coach to run for office draft. I'm going to select Pat Kelsey from Louisville.
Ah, I like it.
Listen, he's the greatest marketer and salesman in college basketball currently, in my opinion. Also, got a little bit of a mean streak to him. Mark Pope found out about that. He showed up late to recruit Tay Kenny. He caught the hands. Somewhat. He didn't catch the hands. It was a little bit of a squabble argument. Who really cares about that? But I need someone that is engaging with the people. I think he's going to be at Louisville for a long time. I think that, he's got the demeanor to him. He's got the spunk. I take Pat Kelsey with my first pick in the office draft.
I also like that he wears glasses sometimes. Seems like an intelligent guy.
Need
Good
it.
looking younger guy could definitely appeal. You can put him on the TV. Yeah, no, I like the pick a lot. And you know what? I had him on my short list, but I ultimately left him off for my four
Is that a
guys.
height pun by any chance?
Sorry?
Was that a height pun by you with you had Pat Kelsey?
No, no, it wasn't, but that would be funny.
Okay.
All
You're
right.
up.
Is it my pick?
It is your pick.
This is going to be a shocker, but I think it's the surefire number one coach in the nation that I would pick to run for office. Greg Campy of the Oakland Golden Grizzlies.
What?
First of all, listen to my argument. Listen to my argument. First of all, extra points for being a swing state guy. Also, like a blue collar dude. Oakland is basically a suburb of Detroit. He's been with Oakland since 1999, and he re signed another contract recently. He is loyal to the soil. He runs really fun offensive sets. I love the floppy sets that he runs. Maybe a bit of a hothead, but I think he seems like such a likable dude. Got a bit of like a silver fox thing going on too. Killer smile. Totally a guy I would want to get a beer with. Also, listen to this. He played football at Bowling Green, where he played kicker, punter, and cornerback. That's a glue guy team player. In a game against Southern Miss in 1975, Campy broke the MAC record for average yards per punt with 58. He booted a 77-yard punt in that game in 1975. This is a cool dude. He studied journalism and business at Bowling Green, which is what I studied, which means he's informed about current issues, yet could still be good with the economy. Will definitely appeal to all voters, all, types. Finally, in 2015, he raised over $200,000 for the American Cancer Society in an auction that he set up at a golf club. Very charitable, loves his local community, down to earth, blue collar guy, loyal, likable. If he wants to run for Senate in Michigan, I'd be his damn campaign manager. This would be an easy win for me. Greg Campy.
Wow, insane business by you. Listen, I live down the street from good old Camp, so I know how he operates. Interesting pick, but I do think that you know what, you make a lot of sense in the way that you kind of made that happen. I must say. You get the next pick though, snake draft. Right back to you.
Yeah, for this one, I thought about a lot of Ivy League coaches. Um, Smarter guys, been with their program for a while. Henderson, McLaughlin, Amaker. I went with James Jones. Been with Yale since 2000. His teams are always good. He's made six NCAA tournaments in the past 10 years, including three of the past four. He's a great player developer. He takes guys and he turns them into better players, and probably he turns them into better people too, which is what I'm looking for in my political leaders. He's basically Ivy League educated because he's been at Yale for 25 years or whatever. He probably pulls, a Will Hunting at night and goes around and solves math problems in the hallways on the blackboards. I've never heard anything bad about him. Every coach I've talked to always has glowing reviews of James Jones. I would vote for James Jones. I think he's a likable dude and clearly smart because he's from the Ivy League.
That's a great pick. I like that pick
Thank
a
you.
lot. All right, who else is on my board here? The thing is, like, I could go strategy wise and try to take somebody that you want to draft, but that usually works out bad for me in
I'll tell you
draft.
this. I don't think anyone on my list is going to be on your list.
Now I take that as a threat. Actually, I need to make a power move right here.
Dion, you okay? You look a little sweaty.
So every August, September, my air conditioning breaks, and there's just nothing I can do about it.
Dude, that's tough. Out in California too? Like, I mean, what is it, like 80 degrees still there today?
Today's gonna be like 85, 90, but like peak summer, it gets like 110. My AC just doesn't ever hold up.
I mean, it sounds like it's a bummer that you can't take advantage of Duncan Mechanical Solutions because Duncan Mechanical Solutions is an HVAC company based in Angola, servicing the tri-state area, bringing commercial quality to the residential world with excellent customer service. You heard us talk about Duncan Mechanical last summer. If you need heating or air conditioning, kitchen or bath remodeling, or all of the above, Duncan Mechanical is the place to go in the Midwest. Go to DuncanMechanicalSolutions.com to take advantage and make sure you don't wind up like Dion.
Hold on one second.
I
I'm
take that
going.
as a threat.
I take that as a threat, and I'm going to the big board.
Go to the big board.
Ooh, where are we at here? Ooh, hold on now. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah, this is all right. I know where I'm going here. Good for me. Great for me, actually. I am selecting Coach John Becker, the Vermont Catamounts.
Ooh, I thought, you know what? I didn't have him on my board,
Listen, he went
but
to
it's
a
a great pick.
university
It's a
that goes
great
by
pick.
Gallaudet and Catholic. I have no clue about that, but it's in Washington, D.C. My dog understands policy. He knows what's going on. He grew up around it. He's in the American East Conference. He's tapped in. He's from Connecticut. That's his area. I get it. I like the way he operates. Is he the winningest coach in Vermont history?
Yeah, he just passed Tom Brennan like last year.
Winningest coach in history. And I'll be quite frank with you on this one, Tanner. I want your coach as one of my candidates. You're a Catamount. That's who you rock with. I want to steal your coach. So that's who I'm going to pick with this pick on the way back. And then with my second pick, listen, I'm a guy who considers, I'm unk status at the ripe age of 32, but at the same time, I still connect with the younger generation. And this is a coach I always wanted my president to be able to be good in every hood and also good on the aux court. I will select Coach Drew Valentine of the Loyola
Yeah,
Ramblers.
that's a good
Uh,
pick. I like that pick.
elite style, elite family man, elite music taste. Also, I think one of the up and coming elite coaches. Go a little bit younger here on this one. Play the long term play for this. So yeah, I will select Drew Valentine for the presidential office.
Yeah, I love the Drew Valentine pick. I talked with I talked with Coach Becker 2 days ago. I had my annual preseason interview with him. So I'm gonna have to text him and tell him that you took him in our snake draft of people
Please,
to run for
please,
political
please
office.
do.
Maybe he'll run as like like Bernie Sanders' right hand man or something up in Burlington.
Perfect.
um,
It is on you, sir, for your next two picks.
so my final two picks here. My third pick, I went with Ben Jacobson of Northern Iowa. He's been Northern Iowa's head coach since 2007. He's made four tournaments and he made one Sweet 16. He made a big run in the tournament. For me, they're consistently above water in the Valley. They've had winning seasons in 11 of his 19 years there, but they've never been in the basement. In fact, he's the all-time wins leader in the Missouri Valley because of that. Yeah. He is the type of guy that can keep things together in a recession. He's a recession type politician. And I think it's because he looks like an accountant. Like I want to vote for him to be like my local like comptroller or something. And extra points for being a Midwest dude from the Plains, swing state guy. I think he will appeal to a lot of people. Just a trustworthy man, I think, is Ben Jacobson.
That's a very, very solid pick by you on that one.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Yeah.
let's see here. I have my.
Final, no, final one for me,
Oh
right?
yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me not skip here. Please talk to me.
All right, final one. This I crossed a lot of names off my list for this final one. But I ultimately, this might be a hot take one. I went with Joe Gallo of Merrimack, who
Ooh,
helped Merrimack transition to the D1 level.
hold on.
One, he,
This is a little divisive. Didn't Mr. Gallo have some things going on?
I don't think so. Did he?
I thought didn't he get this didn't he get dismissed from Bryant or fired for reasons?
From Bryant?
Am I thinking about the wrong coach here? I might be.
I think he might be.
Okay, I probably
Um,
am. Also, your light went out, which is not good
yeah,
for your pick.
I got it. I got
Oh,
it. Look, helped Merrimack, and also if anyone knows if I'm wrong about this, let me know because I will take him off my list. Helped Merrimack transition to the D1 level, won the NEC regular season title in his first year there. They weren't eligible to make the postseason, but then he transitioned to the MAC, the Metro Atlantic, finished second in the regular season in his first year there. He knows what he wants to do, which is run his funky 2-3 zone that nobody can figure out. And he coaches guys into that system. He has a vision and he's committed to his vision and he gets guys to buy into his vision. He's also super loyal. He's never jumped ship. He's helped his team transition up and up. He just signed a new 10-year contract to stay in Merrimack. He also played at Merrimack, where he studied management and then got a master's in organizational leadership because he can manage a basketball team and he can manage the political needs of his constituents, i.e., me. I like Joe Gallo.
all right, Joe Gallo with the pick. All right, with my last pick, and as it currently stands, I have Drew Valentine, I have Pat Kelsey, and I already forgot. I already forgot. I got John Becker. My apologies. Now with the last pick here, I need to finish strong on this one. I feel like I've had a consistent theme here, but I need to go a little bit more. I need a seasoned vet, I think, at this spot. And I would be remiss if I didn't pick someone who has longevity, the most wins in the history of the school, of a conference, a guy that embodies a school, a guy that is a spokesperson for a school, a guy who, whether it's basketball or I even think back to the time where, there was things going on in the world, we look to speak to this person. I'm gonna take Tom Izzo at Michigan State. I
That's
think he's
fair.
someone that brings the people together. And I look back on this one when Michigan State had the tragedy with the school shooting a little bit ago. There was a candlelight vigil that was held, and the word that Tom Izzo spoke literally almost brought me to tears. I think he's a great person, great man, and someone that I think can bring people together and has done it for a long time. So yeah, give me Tom Izzo with the last
He
pick.
was on my short list too. That's a really good pick.
Yep, that'll do it for me. All right. So can you please state your final list of candidates?
So your four were Pat Kelsey, Denzel Valentine, Tom Izzo, and John
Drew
Becker, right?
Valentine.
Drew Valentine. Oh my God, sorry. I
I
don't know
love
why.
Denzel too, though.
Oh my God, yeah. Drew Valentine. And my four were Greg Campy, James Jones, Ben Jacobson, and Joe Gallo.
All right, I feel good about those. Please let us know down below in the comments who you think picked the right candidates for this race.